Howdy fellas, Frankie Day here. Okay guys, this is video 8, the final reveal for my combat vacuform 148 scale PBM-3 Mariner flying boat. Okay guys, I got it all done. I finished it up last night about, actually, about 4 o'clock this morning. I got it all done. I was adding more things to it, so well, that's enough. You know, you ain't gonna take it to no model show. So it's good enough for YouTube and good enough for me. Okay guys, this has been a very difficult model to build, not because of the size of scale. It's a vacuform, and the kit gives you no templates for make bulkheads, swing spars, wing ribs, internal structures. All you get is just nothing but instructions of a 3-view airplane in the details as they want to make it. So like I say, got a lot of vacuform kits out there. They leave a lot to desire. And you got a lot of good ones out there too that make very excellent vacuforms. Foreman plane is one of them, and rear planes is another. They had one vacuform company. It's called White Eagle. They phased out with the Dodo, and they didn't last too long. Their kits were very piss poor quality. And they made the first vacuform kit of the C-97 Stratofreighter, which is the 377 Boeing Stratocruiser. And they made a couple other ones too. And vacuform are not bad either, but like I say, fellas, these vacuform kits, they a lot of modelers out there shy away from them because too much work. And it's like the old Dobie Gillis show with Maynard G. Krebs or Bob Denver. Work. Lots of work, and then some. Okay guys, like I say, this is a difficult kit to build because everything was tailor-made. That is by using templates I drawn up by using a contour gauge and everything. And the model is detailed inside out. You guys see it during the beginning of the construction and until now. So I know everything's in there, and you great fellows out there know everything's in there too. And it's on video. So enough said about that. We're going to swing around. Excuse me guys. We're going to swing around and take a look at the mighty Mariner flying boat. The PBM-3D model. And we're going to swing around and look at her. Okay guys, there she is sitting on a seaplane ramp with priority mail on it. I don't think they had that back in them days. This is the PBM Mariner flying boat, circa 1940. Paint schedule, non-specular blue-gray over non-specular white, light gray. This is a nice model, folks. I've really enjoyed building this thing. It's difficult because it's a vacuform kit, and they are treated entirely a lot more differently than an injection molded plastic kit. All vacuform kits got the same flaw. They just give you a shell of a kit, and you got to fill the shell with interior structures and detail parts. Got to be made by yours truly, such as this little behemoth right here. And she's sitting on her beaching gear. I made the beaching gear myself. We're using drawings. You can see the pre-shading and the wash goes through pretty good with that non-specular blue-gray color. There's a mighty fins. And the Hamilton standard 3-bladed props, which were replaced with Curtiss Wright Electric 4-bladed props, which are embossed on Wright Cyclone 2800 horsepower motors. And I got a special treat for you guys. I'd like to dedicate this especially for Panzer Bill, Panzer Bill's bunker, and I got a crew figure right here. This guy here happens to be the buoy tender. He holds the buoy on here, and he's right there standing at the door, ready to pull down. There's a davit, looks like an A-frame, an old cherry picker, they call them. That swing that makes shifts above his head, and he'll suddenly go inside that door. Suddenly goes to the side of the doorway. This A-frame will twice down and hooks up to a buoy. This buoy hooks up to the beaching gear. So the beaching gear has got a manila high line rope like that on the bow right here, on the bow bumper. And that line hooks up to the bow bumper, up to the buoy, and from the buoy to the beaching gear, and from the beaching gear to the buoy. So when he comes forward en route to the seaplane ramp, he'll open that door, he'll grab that A-frame and lower down a hook up to the buoy, and pick the buoy up, and the buoy right there will keep the beaching gear, keep from drifting to sea. And of course, you get the swimmers out there will go out there and hook up your beaching gear and trice them down to the fuselage hull. Then then she'll go right up the seaplane ramp. This is a nice little airplane, guys. I really like the Mariner. The Mariner has some beautiful looks to it. Matter of fact, the Martin Mars, the Model 170, was kind of based based on off this airplane here. And so Mr. Glenn Martin, he got away with the gull wing and made a straight wing on top of the fuselage itself. So this is a nice airplane, guys. The Mariner was a very reliable and beautiful flying boat for her day. And like most flying boats of this era, they were actually a victim of the time, because of multi-engine aircraft and jets being designed and test flown, and more airports are being made available to accommodate them, rendered the flying boat like the dodo bird. Gone. There's only one Mariner left, fellas, and that's it was on loan to Puma Aerospace Museum in Arizona from, I believe, from the National Space Museum in Washington, D.C. And that was a PBM-3D, which was the last model. They had the retractable landing gear. So they got away from the beaching gear, and they didn't make very many of those 5A models, the amphibian versions. Most of them were just plain old boats like this right here. Just plain old flying boats. And the A models were much of an improvement opposed to the regular boat. So this right here, guys, this is conclusion to video 8 of the Combat Vacuform 1/48 scale Martin Mariner flying boat by Combat Models. And she's a beauty. This is the first color scheme that they used. They got away from the natural aluminum and the yellow top wing. So they went ahead and made it, like I said before in the last video, the Navy always was experimenting with camouflage colors such as blues and grays. And they found them quite favorable with the chalking against the ocean. So they got away from the aluminum color. They said, "What's not paint these?" They knew the war was imminent, and these things were going to be painted a blue color one of these days. So they started out with non-spectral blue-gray, then they went to immediate blue after that. They couldn't make up their minds which was more effective, but they figured that the with the greenish tint added to the blue-gray color, or more or less taken away from the tint of the ocean. So, like all blues, they oxidize real quick, and they whiten, they soften out, and they turn into like a light blue color. So the Navy more or less changed the color schedules on these things, along with carrier-based aircraft, the tricolor, non-specular white over non-specular sea blue and intermediate blue. Well, that was the color uniform code of that era, that day. As war was coming to an end back in late 1944, up to early 1945, most carrier aircraft were all painted sea blue aircraft, and same thing with the Mariner flying boats. They were painted a non-specular dark sea blue. Okay guys, this is the conclusion of video 8 of the mighty PBM-3D Mariner flying boat, and we'll swing the camera back to yours shortly and finish up the video. Okay guys, the mighty Mariner is all done. So next thing I'm going to be doing next is going to go ahead and I'm going to start working on my short Sunderland. I got the fuselage all buttoned up on the Sunderland. I will make another video of that probably tomorrow, so I'll give you a sneak preview while I'm talking about the Sunderland. There's just a little bit of filler I put on top of the spine, top of the fuselage. That's the only place it was at. And also a little around the stabilizer needed too. And so it more or less, let's see over here, fellas. The light's a lot better. Yeah, you can see it now. I assumed at the time I dry fitted it, and it didn't need no filler. So I put the interior details in, they kind of push up to the inside of the hull, and so you really got to press hard and make sure the loose set's good. So I went ahead and put filler in there anyway. I started sanding a little bit, just a light coat, not that much, guys, not that much, just a smidgen. That's all she needs. That's all she's going to get. And the wing's got a special system getting on there to avoid filler on the wing roots. Okay, we'll get that, and that's another avenue I'll be on. So we're going to go ahead and finish up this avenue. This is the conclusion of video 8 for the third time. The Combat 148 scale vacuform PBM-3D Mariner flying boat. And circa 1940. Okay guys, I'd like to thank everybody out there for your wonderful comments and your views of this build as it progresses to the final reveal, as being shown now. In view of the kit for the second time, this is not a kit for the novice at heart, or to tackle with, or dally with. And it's more or less engineered for the experienced builder who does know how to build scratch built kits, and who likes to work with their hands. And that gives you something to do, a lot to do, especially in this big buzzard. Okay guys, once again, make Mama happy, always make her happy, and take care of Mama, and Mama will take care of you. It's like business. And happy modeling, please subscribe, and once again, thank you very much for your wonderful, candid comments and your views of my builds and everything. And I'll try to get back to all you guys who, all you new fellas out there who are complimenting on me, and I'm very honored each one of you guys out there, and everybody who's been on the tube for a while. So this is Frankie Day signing off. So tomorrow I'll show you a video of the short Sunderland flying boat by Telluride 1/72 scale, and I should have pretty much done on that. How much I'm going to have done on it, I don't know. As soon as this video is loaded up, I'll go ahead and resume construction on it and see how it pans out. Okay guys, Frankie Day out of here, and we'll catch you guys on the next video, which will be tomorrow, so stay tuned for the short Sunderland flying boat. Now I gotta figure a place to put this, give it out of harm's way. Okay, I'm out of here, boys. God love you guys. Take care, fellas.